When fire threatened an entire village, one unlikely hero in a red vest stood between life and destruction, and he had hooves. In a quiet village nestled among emerald hills lived a goat unlike any other. His name was Bilo. Not only was he white as snow, but he wore a bright red vest and carried a small brown satchel everywhere he went. While the other goats grazed, Bilo helped, carrying water for elders, fetching herbs for the healer, and telling stories to little ones beneath the old banyan tree. To Bilo, kindness wasn't just a trait, it was strength. One morning, as sunlight spilled gold across the village, something felt wrong. The air was thick, smoky, birds flew low, and the wind carried an unnatural heat. Bilo's ears twitched. He climbed the tallest rock and looked beyond the hills. The forest was on fire. Without a second thought, Bilo adjusted his vest, tightened his satchel, and ran to the village square. Fire in the forest. We need to act now, before it reaches us. Fear spread fast. Mothers clutched their young. Elders trembled, but Bilo stood firm. We don't have much time, he said, but if we work together, we can save our home. The village chief, an old gray donkey, nodded solemnly. Tell us what to do, Bilo. Bilo sprang into action, forming water brigades from the river to the forest's edge. He had others gather mud, dig trenches, and guide frightened animals to safety. And when the smoke thickened, Bilo led the charge. With his satchel full of herbs and cloth strips, Bilo ran into the burning woods. Again and again, he rescued baby rabbits, a trembling fox cub. Birds are too dazed to fly. Then he heard a cry, a calf, trapped beneath a fallen branch. Without hesitation, Bilo grabbed a sturdy stick, wedged it under the branch, and pushed with everything he had. His hooves trembled, the wood creaked, and finally, the calf was free. The villagers cheered, but Bilo didn't stop. There was still work to do. The fire raged for hours, but thanks to Bilo's leadership, the village held the line. Water passed from hoof to hoof. Mud smothered the flames, and little by little, the fire gave up. By sundown, the forest was quiet again. Not a single home was lost, not a single life. That night, music echoed across the hills. The air smelled of sweet stew. The villagers gathered beneath the stars, soot-covered but safe. Bilo sat quietly by the fire, sipping from a warm bowl, his fur singed, but his heart full. The village chief rose. Tonight, we honor our hero, he said. Bilo, your courage, your kindness, your wisdom saved us all. He stepped forward and pinned a shining medal onto Bilo's vest. The crowd erupted in cheers. Bilo gave a quiet, humble bow. From that day on, Bilo was no longer just a helpful goat in a red vest. He became a legend, a symbol of unity, courage, and quiet strength. And whenever fear crept in, they remembered the goat who wore kindness like a badge. If this story warmed your heart, share Bilo's bravery with someone who believes in everyday heroes. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories where courage comes in unexpected forms.